You know what I still love? Skirts. Not tight ones, not always short, though sometimes, yes, short, just because I feel like it. But really, I love the way a skirt moves, the way it flutters when I walk through the room, the way it kisses the tops of my knees when I sit down, just enough to make me feel like, well, like a woman who hasn't forgotten how it feels to be seen. And I don't mean by others, I mean by myself. There's something about a skirt that just changes how I move. Pants are practical, sure, but a skirt lets air in, lets my legs breathe, reminds me that my body isn't just here to carry weight or get through the day. It's here to feel, to move freely, to stretch out when I cross my legs on the patio with my coffee, or to press gently together when I sit, thighs brushing just enough to feel alive. Sometimes I look down at my legs and smile, not because they're perfect, not because they look like they did in my 20s, but because they're mine, strong, soft, a little more lived in maybe, but that's part of the charm. I love when the hem of a skirt sways around my calves, or when I catch a sliver of thigh in the mirror just as I'm walking past. Those little glimpses, they're not for anyone else. They're my own reminders that I'm still feminine, still sensual, still allowed to take up space and feel beautiful for no one else's approval but my own. Sometimes I'll put on a skirt even if I'm staying in, bare legs, maybe a little shimmer lotion, maybe nothing at all, just the clean weight of skin and fabric. It's not about dressing up for something. It's about waking up that quiet part of me that still wants to be playful, that still wants to feel pretty, even just alone in the kitchen, barefoot on the tile. It's amazing how a skirt can do that. How showing a little leg, or even just feeling that space between your legs and the world, can shift your whole energy. You don't need an audience. Sometimes the mirror, the breeze, the way the fabric lifts when you move. That's enough. And I think that's what beauty over 50 really is. It's not about hiding or shrinking. It's about remembering that these legs, they've walked me through a whole life, and they still deserve to dance. I love when the hem of a skirt sways around my calves, or when I catch a sliver of thigh in the mirror just as I'm walking past. Those little glimpses, they're not for anyone else. They're my own reminders that I'm still feminine, still sensual, still allowed to take up space and feel beautiful for no one else's approval but my own.